What's up, guys? It's Mars7. It's your boy Marshall here today, and today we're gonna make 2021. Excuse me. Today we're gonna make 2022 NASCAR Cup Series predictions, and we're back on the tier list, boys. Held off on this video for a while. I didn't want to do that, but but there weren't any tier lists for a while, and I just found one. It's not even an official prediction like the style I'm going for tier list, but I'm trying the best I can. Um, but we did this last year, and holy crap, we got a lot of views. Actually, got a couple hundred, got about nearly like 700 views or something. That's a lot for us, and for a 104 subscriber channel. That's a lot. Whenever I look back on this in a couple years, if we have more subscribers than that, like maybe potentially like a million, I'd be like, oh my god, we're at 104. Yeah, we just reached 100 like 3 days ago. It was a Christmas miracle. So, but yeah, guys. My eyes act weird if I'm in high tech, so yeah. You know, if you're wondering, so yeah. Don't be concerned about hopefully you're not concerned. I'm not having a seizure. In case if you're concerned, that's what I meant. Sorry. It's hard for me to talk sometimes. I stutter a lot. Sometimes I like some of my words. Kind of like what Joe Biden does. Back in the day, he got over that though. I'm impressed because stuttering's hard to get over. Yeah. And now he's the president of the United States, so what else can I say? Yeah, but anyways, guys, let's do this. But first, before we get started, we have a shout out to give today. Shout out to Flick Hen for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Our sub counts are now up to 104. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the subscription. Now, let's get to it. So last year, I do admit, I kind of messed up on the video a little bit. I cut out a lot of the videos. So there was really like not a proper intro. So I'm gonna try to do better on it this year. But hey, I mean, it got 700 views. So what else can I say? Yeah. But today we're gonna look at playoffs. Okay, so this isn't really meant for a playoff list. It's just there's none out there. But shout out to Sock Pop. Thank you for making this. So yeah, let's do this. But here I'm gonna the champion. Yeah, champion's gonna be a little bit weird this year. Well, not like I'm actually just improvising to be honest with you. It's a first look, okay? Anyway, excuse me. Anyways, let's do this. So yeah, obviously we all know let's get the part-time drivers out the way first. Like the obvious ones. I'm not saying these are not talented. I mean, they're talented, probably. I assume. Okay. I mean, like these three have some talent. They're just Omnier's only running part time. Blakey might be only running part time too. I mean, he'll probably be in a better ride this year because I think he is supposed to run some races for Rick Ware next year. I saw on the slow season tracker. I do admit I do use Wikipedia for that, but they provide relatively accurate information for NASCAR. And that's pretty good for NASCAR. Yeah, but Josh Bilicki, of course, I made a video about the NASCAR Heat 5 glitch about a year ago. That got a lot of views. It's like a 200 now. BJ Mccloud, I don't think he would be running full time. If he was, he's in a live fast car, so I don't know if that's really going to do much. But of course, it's a new car. It's really hard to tell. Yeah. Let's see. Who else should we get rid of? Cody Ware. I don't think he's going to make it. I'm sorry, Cody. I don't think you're going to make it. He might have run full time. Obviously, Hamrick's only running part time. See, guys, I told you this wasn't meant for what I'm doing, but this is only one coming. Graxton's only running part time. We'll see if he wants to ride a lot of. He's gonna run a lot of races this year. He's supposed to attempt the 500 with Beer Motorsports once again this year. He failed it last year, but he got wrecked out, so it was kind of bad luck. Plus, he failed inspection, so he couldn't make a qualifying run. So that was screwed up. I felt bad for Graxton, but he's gonna be in a chartered car for a lot of the season. So he's actually gonna make his first career start this year. And he's gonna be in the 16 for a colleague. Can't believe they're keeping that one to 16 and having Haley drive the 31. It seems a little odd to me. I thought Haley would drive the 16, and that they will be part time. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, but let's see. And that is pretty much it. Okay, so who is gonna make it? Okay, this year. Okay, so I think Stuart Haas will rebound slightly, not all the way. but who knows? I think they're gonna have like a downfall. Well, not downfall, and then a rise again, kind of like what Hendrick had a couple years ago. Now Hendrick were from like only like they had a really bad time. Now they're like the best team in the field. They've won 2 championships in a row. Yeah. Now, let's see. Okay. Who do you think I'm not? So we only have 16 to pick. This is 16 over here, so we only have 10 to choose out of. Who's the 10 that won't make it? Ty Dillon, I don't think he's gonna make it. I just think the equipment's not good enough. I mean, it might be a little bit better with GMS involved now. But Ty Dillon, I don't see him being a playoff contender. I see him in the future being one. I just don't see him now. Especially if he only ran part time last year for Gaunt Brothers, which is like a very low key team. I think he'll have the same kind of season like Daniel Suarez had last season. I think I pulled off a Suarez accent there, but randomly, no pun intended. Okay, that was actually the worst way to. Excuse me, I don't even know. Okay, whatever. Move on. I just don't see him making the playoffs, and I don't think his teammate will make it either. I'm sorry. It's just Eric Jones has a lot of talent. It's just Richard Petty Motorsports is. I see him being maybe he can make a run for the playoffs. I think they'll make a run, but I don't think they're going. I think they might come up close. Yeah, but Petty GMS looks a little bit better this season. Yeah. Okay, so we got 16 drivers. I don't think Todd Gilliland's gonna make the playoffs. Gilliland, it's a rookie season. He doesn't even run it. I think he'll do a little bit better than Alfredo did last season. But I don't think he'll be as good as like what Nemechek did. I think he'll be like 23rd place. Nemechek was actually probably their best driver in the last couple of years. You could argue Dave Bergen that. This is hard though. So let's see who won't. Okay, so we got 16, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27. Okay. Got a lot of drivers to pick. Wait, no. I think that's the wrong count. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Excuse me, 11. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go through who's obviously made the playoffs. I know. Oh wait. Actually, I do think Bubba will make the playoffs this year. I do admit. I think his teammate will too. I think they'll be a little bit better this season. Then with Kurt Busch elevating, I think he'll elevate the team a little bit this season. Better. I think 2311 has a better season. I think Truex will make it. Yes, I think he'll make it this year. I've been hard on Truex in the past. I'm sorry, Martin. You made the championship 4. I can't take you out again. Imagine Hamlin doesn't make it. Yeah, actually, I don't think he's made it once. Right. I know he had a 0-win season at one point. I think Kyle Busch will make it. This would be very competitive for the playoffs this year. I think. Where is he? I think Bell makes it. I think all the JGR drivers will make it. As you can see here, why is my phone on? Blaney, I think, will make it. To be honest with you, this is kind of a wild card one. I think Cindric will make the playoffs. Not gonna lie, he might win a road course race. That's why. Obviously, we have Logano who's probably gonna make it. And then you're obviously gonna have Larson make the playoffs. Imagine he doesn't. And Elliott, and I think all the Hendrick drivers will make it again. I think they might be they might not have the same as last year, but I think they'll still be very good. So we got 8, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, so we have 3 more to pick. This is gonna be an interesting one. Justin Haley, I don't think he'll make the playoffs. I know I picked a random person. Haley, I think he'll be good at super speedways. I just don't think he'll be good enough. I think he could come up close, like maybe 20th. I don't think he'll make it though. He has a lot of Cup Series experience, and he's won before. Yes, he won. He has won before. That's crazy in the Cup Series, but I just don't think he'll make it. Also, to be honest with you, I don't think Chastain makes it. I had predicted last year. I think he'll come close though. Where the heck is Suarez? Or Suarez. Come on. I don't think Suarez will make it either. Um, let's see. Harrison Burton, I don't see him making it either. I do admit this tier list is missing some people. Well, I think the people missing are kind of irrelevant. Let's see. I think actually Brad will make the playoffs this year. Yeah. So I think he'll boost Roush to a new level this slightly. I think he has the talent to make the playoffs. We only got two more. Who do we pick to? Who's our last two? I think Reddick will make it. And let's see. I think who makes it out of all these? I think it's gonna be very competitive. I think Harvick's gonna make it. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 16. I don't think these people make it. I think it's gonna be more competitive this year. I'm gonna roll on. I don't see Stuart Haas getting that much better this season, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think I think these have a lot of potential. I don't think Mccloud. I'm sorry, people, but I don't think McDowell's gonna make it this season. I just don't see it happening. I think Zendrick will be like one of the upset winners this year, maybe. I think he might have like a Chase Hudson season. I think he has a lot of potential to be one of the best rookies in the modern era NASCAR. And I think Bubba Wallace could get I think it'd be much more competitive. Last year's competitive for one spot mainly at the last race because a lot of winners. Who knows? I don't think that we're gonna have the same thing this season. Who knows though? So we have round 16. Who's gonna make it to the round of 12? So round of 12. Okay, let's get the people out the way. So who's okay? So I'm gonna take a look at the schedule to see what's in there. I'll show y'all in a second. Also, before we keep on going, I know I have a lot of shouts today, but shout out to my boy Christian. Today's his birthday. He's turning 14. So yeah, kind of my age. Okay, let's see. He's turning 14. I don't think I said that clearly. Whatever. Yeah. So here's who we got. I got Darlington, Kansas, and Bristol. Darlington, who wins that? Actually, I think for that. I think, to be honest with you, I think Blaney wins Darlington. I think we might get something new this year. Yeah. I want to say Darlington. Darlington. Okay. Then next we got Kansas. Kansas. I think Kyle Busch wins Kansas. I think with practice and qualifying back this year, he's gonna have a much better season. He probably might return to 2019. Maybe he might get like 4 wins this season. Who knows? Then we have Bristol. Bristol. Who wins Bristol? It's a Bristol baby. I think winning. Sorry, I think winning Bristol. I don't know. Who wins Bristol? This is hard. This is the first time looking at this. I didn't have I think Kurt Busch wins Bristol. So who makes it on after this? Truex makes it. Oh, not round of 8 yet. Hold your horse, Truex. Hamilton will make it. Logano's gonna make it. Larson will make it. Elliott will make it. Now we got 4 drivers pick. I think Byron making it. I think Reddick will be a bit better this season. I think Reddick will make it too. So we got 2 more drivers to pick after this. Bowman, now who's the last driver that goes in? Who's the final driver? I think Christopher Bell. Wait, hold on. I think Christopher Bell will make it to the round of 12 again. I think he's gonna maybe have a better season. Who knows? Or he's either gonna have a better season or just a bland season. I don't know. But I don't think Wallace, Cendric, Kozlowski or Harvick will make it. Bubba, I don't think he's round of 12 yet, but I think he'll be in the next couple years. I think he can elevate 2311 to be a much better team. But his teammate's going on. His teammate has more experience, so I think that's what's going to have Kurt Busch. That's and he's going to win. And I predict him winning Bristol, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time looking at these. I don't have a set champion yet. Usually I have a plan going into these. And not this time. I just want to try something new because I just want to see how much pressure and how much I think. Because it's because probably these predictions are probably be way off. Probably off. At least like it's not gonna be 100% correct. Like imagine though, that would be so cool though. Yeah. Cindric, I don't think will have the playoff points to go. When he was racing when he was racing like part time last season, the 33 car, he raced some ovals too. The ovals weren't great. And he was like in the back a lot. The road courses is what, and even the Daytona 500 he was very good until he got into that fire crash at the very end. But that race was boring as hell. So that's one of the reasons why. And he was one of the only people. But Cinder could be a great Super 2 racer. I see a lot of potential in him. It's hard to tell because he's wearing a mask and who knows, that could be Logano or Kozlowski. Yeah. And you have Rifk Racing, you have Brad Kozlowski. Kozlowski, I don't think he'll make it. I just don't think the equipment will get him there exactly. And Harvick doesn't make it. I think Harvick's gonna start falling. I think he's gonna start having kind of a downfall. I'm sorry, Kevin, but I just think he's starting to get past his prime. Who knows though? He might be very good next season. I think he could win again this season. Who knows? I don't think he'll be. Who knows? But round of 12, we got a lot of good drivers. So yeah, we got a buttload of drivers here. So now we got a wild card round. Feels like okay. The first race will be Texas. That's new this year. It's usually the first in the round of 8. I'll be at that race, I assume. Because I live 10 minutes away from the track. So yeah, Texas. Texas, I think. Who do you think wins that? Texas, I think. Well, I said, I call myself you. Okay, Texas. Oh man, this is hard. I gotta go with. I think Byron gets the W at Texas this year. I'd be happy with that. I think so now next up we have in the very wild card one. I want to go to this race, but I'm afraid it's gonna get rained out like last year, and we're gonna have another Let's Go Brandon thing going on again. That was man that Let's Go Brandon. That's a story for a different time. I obviously made a video on that. Go check that out. That's how it's kind. I don't. Yeah, the memes get annoying. Yeah. But Talladega, I think we might get a surprise winner. I think I predicted the Talladega winner last season. Obviously, previous season, I predicted Bubba Wallace would win that. Yes, he won that. I predicted that back in September, and he won. Actually, I think we might see another wild card winner. I think, to be honest with you, I think Corlo Joy gets the W at Talladega. Yes, it's a very, very, very odd prediction. I got that very, very odd prediction back in September, and I got it right. Yeah. So yeah, but who knows? I think LaJoy will get the W. Charlotte Roval. This is an interesting one. I think Tyler Reddick will actually win the Roval this year. I know it's weird, but I think Reddick's gonna have a much better season. But who makes it past here? I actually think Truex is gonna make it. Blaney will make it too. I think Larson's gonna make it as well, and Elliott, and I also think that Kyle Busch will make it. So one last driver who thinks gonna make it. I think Bowman's gonna make it. Yes, these are some weird drivers getting eliminated, but it's the round 12. Who knows what could happen? Kurt Busch thinking eliminated. I just don't think he has the playoff points to move on to round of 8. It's kind of like what happened in 2020. last year, where he did win Vegas, but he was he was very relevant in the round of 8. I think that's gonna be the same thing. I just don't think 2011's be better. I think they will be better. I don't think they'll be to the point. Okay, so we have that. Bell, I think he hits the same dead end next year, like he did this year. Yeah, and then Hamlin, I don't know what's. I think Hamlin's gonna have a very sudden downfall. In the round of 12. I don't know why. I just think he might have bad luck. And Logano might be the same thing. Logano might be the same way. Who knows? But round of 8 it's kind of odd from last year compared to last year. We have Byron, Reddick, Truex, Blaney, Larson, Elliott, Bowman, and Mccloud. So next round we have let's see. Looking at this on my phone. Vegas, Homestead. Why did I put Vegas there? Why is it now 1:30? I want a night race. Come on. Vegas, Homestead, and Martinsville. I feel like the schedule's a little different from last. I don't know. I might be thinking like when it first revealed. Vegas and Homestead are the exact same place. Who wins Vegas? Vegas, I think, goes to Truex. He's great. He's very good. He's won the track before. I saw him win there before. The same race at Cowbush and Logano. Threw Logano flat, and Cowbush threw that haymaker at him. I was at that race. Yeah. In Homestead, personally, I think that's the most overrated track. A lot of people are gonna disagree. That's exactly what's overrated. I think winning Homestead. I think Reddick's gonna have a dark horse season. I think Reddick's gonna win Homestead. And no kamikaze games. Larson will probably not win home. I don't think Larson wins at Homestead. Martinsville. I think Kyle Busch will go win at Martinsville. And I think moving on with 5 points. This is a hard one. A lot of Hendrick drivers are involved. ASMR. Byron moves on. This is a hard one. And I think I'm gonna probably regret putting Reddick up there, but who knows? I don't think Blaine moves on. I just think he'll run the same dead end like he does every year. Larson, I don't think he'll be as good this year because the new cars be more balanced. Elliott doesn't make it. I don't think he's gonna be as good either. And Bowman will be better. I just don't think he's gonna make it to the round of 4. He might be like last year, where like in 2020, where he made it to the round of 8 but didn't make it. Yeah. So we got Truex, Reddick, Kyle Busch, and William Byron. 2 JGR cars, 100 car, and an RCR car of all of the cars. Win the championship. These guys are both very good at home. A lot of these guys are very good at Homestead. Don't really know what Byron does at home. I haven't really seen Byron at Homestead. But Reddick is where he first really shined in the Cup Series. Truex obviously won there, and Kyle Busch has won there too. This is a hard one to admit. Oh, who wins? Because Reddick could have a chance too. I think this is gonna be a hard one. To be honest with you. Yes, I know I'm a fan of his driver, but that's not why I'm picking him. I think he can make it. Kyle Busch wins it. I think Kyle Busch is going to be your 2022 NASCAR Cup Series champion. I think he's going to finally have a comeback, and I think he's going to win. And I think we're going to have 2 years in a row of Kyle was winning, but with the Hendrick streak's broken. Yeah. But I think Kyle Busch will win it. I think he'll be much better next season, especially he was pretty good this season to admit. He got 2 wins and nearly made to the championship 4, but with practice qualifying back, it'd be much better. Boy, I don't know why I did that, but who knows? Yeah, but I think I'll be much better next season. I know I predicted that last season, but who knows? I think with practice qualifying back for every race next season, well, except this situation, there's going to be no practice with qualifying still involved. Yeah. And yeah. And I think a lot of there might be more wildcard winners this year because there's going to be 6 Super Speedway races potentially because there's 2 Daytona, 2 Talladega, but there's also 2 Atlanta, which they could run the Super Speedway package out on, which they have It's like a mini Daytona. They haven't confirmed that yet, but I assume they will run the package. Who knows? They could run the 670, whatever. The 670 horsepower package. I don't pay attention to the horsepower that much. I know they reached it up a bit this year. Yeah. And I think Kyle Busch will make a final run for M&M's. And I think M&M's is going to regret. I don't know if they'll regret it. I think JGR is going to regret letting go of him because he just won a championship in Xfinity, but who knows, yeah. Guys, that is it. But guys, that is it for this video. I think I got, but Kyle Busch is your champion, so celebrate all you want. And I remember the back. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all watching our videos. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day and goodbye. See you on the next one. Peace. I just realized how low quality my camera is. It looks honest on the computer. It does look. My camera's very low quality. It's 720, but it's very unsharp. See you on the next one. Peace.